Depends. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. I'm ready when y'all ready.
You not go live on your phone, G?
No, my phone's dead. Today was an off day for me.
You never go live no more.
That's not true. I'll be going live with it. I'm turning this off. Boom. We good.
Yeah. Yes, see, that song, when I hear that, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to the king, the god, Nipsey Hussle.
We missing you down here, fella.
We missing you, man. Every time I play Victory Lap when this show comes on, a lot of y'all don't understand because that's my motivation. It's my motivation. You play too much. Turn my mic up, JiggyJada. I can't hear myself.
Can't hear myself.
Peace and blessings, everybody. You are now tuned in to Uncut Jewels with the Street Doctor. And JiggyJada's on the left of me.
Yes.
Peace and blessings. It's Good Friday.
The marathon continues.
Yes, it
Rest in peace, Nipsey.
Hey.
It's Nipsey week, y'all.
We about to
Hey, no kidding.
break it down and switch in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it goes. Front line every time it's on.
Long live Nip.
Hey, hey,
God bless the world when he gave us a great crib.
Yes.
Or whatever Snoop said.
yes.
Yeah. Circle got
Freestyle
small
for
and
Nip.
everybody can't go. Nah, I ain't doing that.
She ain't freestyling today, y'all.
Unless it's hustle and motivate.
Hustle and
Put on that
motivate.
hustle and motivate.
That hustle and
Shout out to
motivate.
all the true Nipsey fans, man. Hustle and motivate.
Yes,
Just hit a little bit different.
yes. Shout out to all the Nipsey Hussle fans.
Real Nipsey
JiggyJada, the
Hussle
real
fans.
Nipsey Hussle fans. Shout out to the people that been vibing to my boy Neighborhood Nip way before
Yup.
it was fashionable to vibe to Nipsey Hussle. Let me tell these people, some of the people that just tuned in. I see we got 8 viewers right now. Shout out to everybody all over the world. Shout out to our new listeners. Shout out to Apple Podcasts. Shout out to Reflex Radio. Shout out to Spotify.
Let's go.
Shout out to Google.
Let's go.
Shout out to Amazon.
Let's go.
Shout out to Europe. Shout out to Paris.
And you. And you.
Right there.
And you.
And shout out
And
to
you. And
shout
you.
out to Belgium. Shout out to Germany. Shout out to everybody, the US. Shout out to everybody that's been vibing with Uncut Jewels. Shout out to everybody vibing with JiggyJada. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to your freestyle. Shout out to the lazy freestyle. They ain't even see JiggyJada the beast yet. Shout out to JiggyJada the bear. The beast.
I'm in hibernation.
JiggyJada the beast.
Tired of waiting.
Okay. Shout out to everybody out there. I have to remember to shout out all my people all over the world because I'm so conditioned to. Hey, Dallas, TK, and Nas. Dallas, TK, and Nas. Shout out to all my boys that are viewing, that are watching right now. So I should definitely. I need y'all to tag 7 of y'all friends that need to hear
Got
this
my brothers on the check-in
podcast today. Shout out to my sons that are tuning in.
We love y'all.
Yes.
TK Brim.
Rest in peace to the king. Shout out to TK Brim.
Has a gats, nigga.
Yes.
Has a gats.
Yo, tag this. No, it's really important to tag people who need to be exposed to different arenas and blessings. So when we say tag the video or share the video, share it with someone that needs to be empowered. Share it with someone that needs to be enlightened. Share it because let me tell y'all something. Today, I didn't have any carved out guests that we were going to do. We had, through the grace of God, thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you for everybody that came in thus far. The 2030 guests we had
a lot of guests
for the last 7 weeks.
Yeah, so today is for y'all. Like, call in, talk to us. So we had a lot of guests. Today we just
took a break. Okay,
this
is the street doctor that y'all know. This is the street doctor that y'all know. This is me today. I took a break. I didn't have no interceptions, no interferences. Not that they were bad interferences, but healthy interceptions and healthy guests that were here. However, today, real life shit. Like sometimes I want to talk about relationships and not just relationships with the opposite sex, not just marriage and husband and girlfriends. I'm talking about business relationships, relationships with your friends.
To the viewers. I see y'all coming up.
Relationships with the viewers. I want to talk about the relationships with my viewers. To all my people out there I know in Facebook world, I love y'all. Some of y'all walk with me. You've been hustling and motivating with me. You've been there from the grind from day one.
Since you was Duchess, son.
No, they wasn't around.
Oh,
Facebook wasn't around then.
Oh, it's a couple of people who know you was Duchess. You ain't the hip hop doc for nothing.
They know me, but these people don't know me.
That's because you ain't spit nothing yet. I should put her on the spot.
They didn't know.
I should make her spit some balls.
They didn't know that I had balls.
Oh, she got balls.
They got to pay me for my balls.
She got heavy balls.
Only person,
mine's is free? Mine's free 99?
Only person I get in the booth with maybe is you.
What you mean?
Anybody else got to pay?
Yo, y'all see how she try to slide that maybe up in there?
You don't got to pay, but they got to pay.
Yo, I don't blame you.
They got to pay for the vintage. To bring me out, they got to pay for the vintage. Why don't you
talk a little bit about that, Doc? How about I interview you?
She said, all right, well, you could get around to interview
How
with
did you become the doctor you
JiggyJada. Hold on a second. You could get around to interview with me. So right now, because we don't have a guest, I'm just interacting with my audience the way they used to be interacting with them. I know I'm used to looking at my phone, but I'm looking at this camera. However, we are always promoting positivity, positive vibes, positive energy. I want all my listeners out there right now, if you are listening and you are watching it, even for the people that tune in later, the Uncut Jewels, I want you to take your hand and put it over your chest. Put your hand over your heart.
Hand over your heart.
Put your hand over your heart and say to yourself,
what we saying?
That I am amazing.
I am amazing.
I am blessed.
I am blessed.
I am highly favored.
I am highly favored.
I am covered.
I am covered.
I am wealthy.
I am wealthy.
I am healthy.
I am healthy.
I am in the position to achieve and attract anything that God has ordained for me to receive.
I am in a position to achieve and attract anything that God has positioned me to achieve. I claim it.
Yes. And put your hand on your head.
What?
Put your hand on your brain.
Put your hand on your knee.
And put your hand on your brain.
Okay. Your third mind.
Yes.
Third eye.
And I want you to repeat that I am a millionaire.
I'm a billionaire. I'm a gazillionaire. I am a gazillionaire. I'm the wealthiest black girl in the world.
Yes. And I want you to believe it so you can achieve it and begin to attract it.
And manifest it. Oh, yes. I can see the money.
Yes.
I see the money.
In this jewel today,
I'm flying, man.
We're talking about relationships.
Let's go.
I'm
floating.
We are also talking about.
I felt that.
We are also right. It feels good, right?
Yeah,
didn't it charge you?
Yeah.
So we are also talking about the relationships with ourselves.
That's different.
So in the relationship with yourself, you have to become comfortable with talking to yourself and pouring into yourself with positive jewels and positive affirmations. You have to have positive affirmations for yourself.
Okay, so can I be the devil's advocate?
No devils in here. No.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Can you be God's advocate? Can we switch the word around?
Can you be God's advocate? We can be God's advocate.
Okay, be God's advocate.
With that being said, it's okay sometimes to acknowledge the faults within yourself. I feel like what you're saying, there's no better way to do that than to actually acknowledge where you go wrong, where you mess up at. When you do your dirt, you got to clean it up. It's bad when you look at yourself and just act like, hey, I'm good, knowing you're not. Hey, I did the right thing, knowing you're wrong. It's okay to make some mistakes and it's okay to bump your head. So when you're doing that, you also got to see the flaws within yourself, not to hurt yourself with them or to belittle yourself, but to acknowledge them so that you can work on them. And this is coming from someone who had to acknowledge their faults and work on them. And I felt a lot better because for a long time I was lying to myself, thinking that I knew what I was doing and I had it under control and down pat. Sometimes we don't have it under control and down pat. My relationship with myself was all over the place. And at the time I was in relationships with other people. When I was in a faulty relationship with myself, I was supposed to be working on me and loving me. And instead I was giving outward instead of inward. So then once those people and those things go away, guess what you got? You just got you. You got to face you. So you see the bruises and you see all of that. So it's like you got to lick your own wounds. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do. God will put you by yourself for a reason. You got to pick yourself up and you got to deal with that. So that's all I meant. It ain't going to be always sweet and roses and peaches. We ain't saying that. We keeping it straight funky here and uncut. We're going to keep it uncut. It ain't going to always feel good, but be real to yourself. Be real with yourself.
Yes. And that is why you are tuned in to Uncut Jewels, because it's not always the diamond. I mean, before you get a diamond and you go out and buy it, you have to understand the hands that this diamond has been through. We have children in other countries that lose limbs. They get their arms chopped off, their legs chopped off for cell phones, for Apple phones, for diamonds.
Right.
They just all day, all they do is dig for gold and diamonds.
Right.
So understand, before it is polished and it is sitting on that jewelry showcase downtown Brooklyn, the Diamond District, or wherever it is that you choose to invest in your bezels
Right.
from.
Break it down, Doc.
Right. It is uncut.
Right.
So when you tune into our podcast, you are getting uncut.
No filter.
So I have, like I said in the first show, that I have I've been blessed with an audience where I have 70 and 75-year-olds and I have 14-year-olds.
Mhm.
So I cater to the elder listeners because my mother raised me with respect. So I don't like to, curse and say all these swear words sometimes, but there's a percentage of the time that I do, and I am. But I'm just aware. And I'm also aware that now we don't just share this space with those that we are familiar with in Facebook world. We have other people, we have other listeners that we've never touched, but they're tuning in and they're listening. So let's give a round of applause. Shout out to them. Shout out to those new listeners that we have.
Y'all. We need y'all
out there. Shout out to Tara Key. Shout out to Creative Influence. Shout out to Rachel, my surprise the struggling. Go hard.
Shout out to my guy Quay. Oh, we got a caller. Quay
Right.
calling it.
So who? Oh, that's
what we doing today.
Miss Dudley is calling in. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:15.
Hello, this is Uncut Jewels. You are with the doctor.
Yes, we have.
Happy Good Friday, my sisters.
We have
Happy
all
Good
these great things going down.
Yeah.
Peace and blessings,
That's what we
Queen.
doing today.
So I was going to tell you, I was going to say if you could call at 5:25.
Oh.
You heard me, Miss Dudley? Miss Dudley, you heard me?
10-4.
Okay, Miss Dudley gonna call us back because we gonna dig deep when she calls back. We talking about relationships and everything.
Oh,
Okay, so 10 more minutes. Okay, love you. Yes. So what we talking about is that nobody's perfect. Relationships are not perfect. The reason why we tell you guys to share and tag someone else to the blessing, because sometimes God just used you as the messenger. Sometimes you're just the vessel. It's really not about you. It's about who's attached to you. So when you bring other people in, they get the blessing. Like one time I had a client and I'm sitting at her house and I'm talking to her. She booked her hour. The whole time I didn't know that her daughter was ear hustling. So she thought she booked me for me. And what wound up happening is her daughter was ear hustling through the whole session and it inspired her. And she went and started her own thing. She was like, I never, had the motivation to go and do it. And I just want to thank you because I heard you talking to my mom. And
each one teach one.
yeah. And my mom might have not acted on, the instruction that you had gave her then, but I did. And I always wanted to be a mechanic. And as a female and, going to automobile school and doing this and that and third, I thought that, women shouldn't do that or whatever. But now I just want you to know that I'm in school and I'm about to graduate and all this.
That's what's up. Shout out to her.
Sometimes it's
it's
those little things that we think, oh, it don't mean nothing because I shared it, or it don't like you being an artist and you being into your craft and what you do, right? Somebody you don't know hit.
Oh, they calling up.
Somebody that you don't know. This is your brother. That's Nas. That's Nas.
Hello, Nasir.
Welcome to Uncut Jewels.
Welcome to Uncut Jewels.
Hi. So, what do we, well, one, happy Friday to you guys.
Happy Friday.
Hi,
Friday.
Gigi. I see her in the comments. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Gigi.
So what are we talking about today with the relationships? Are we talking about like in ourselves, or we're talking about other people, or in general?
We're talking about all relationships.
All three.
But you're watching, right?
Well, I'm on the phone. I can't watch while I'm on the phone with y'all.
Well, since you're my son, why don't you watch the show so someone else could call in, and then you could always call back.
Share it to your friends.
Yeah, and you could call back. I'm here till 7.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Okay, tune it. Watch it.
Love you, Pop.
Yeah. So
Show must go
shout
on.
out to my sons.
Right, they
check
in.
I mean, shout out to my sons or the Shout out to your brothers.
Right, today they in rare form today.
I guess it's because we don't have no guests intercepted anything, so they just calling up. But apparently, what my timeline has been missing is alrighty then a Noonjewel, uncut jewel. Lala is calling it. Okay,
let's just
let roll the dice.
Let's go. How are you? This is Uncut Juice. This is JiggyJada and the Doctor speaking. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Lala.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Good Friday to the both of you guys.
Thank you. Happy Fish Friday.
Talk to us.
All right, so let me give you a little quick rundown on my little situation. I've been single for 3 years. I've been getting approached a lot, but I don't know why. Nobody's measuring up to what I had, so it's kind of hard to accept or move on and try to let go and let these new characters in to give them a shot. What should I do?
Okay, can I say something?
Oh, you might not want me to answer that. Let JiggyJada answer that, and then go ahead.
Let me tell you why that makes so much sense. That was my biggest thing when I was going through in and out of relationships. I realized through time that I wasn't getting what I was giving. That gets so tiring. And I can honestly say you're not wrong for how you feel. And when you do that, you begin to attract what you actually want. See, I'm dealing with somebody right now that's actually giving me what I felt like I was giving to others. So even though I didn't get it from the ones that I hoped to get it from, everything I poured out into the universe got back to me by the right person. And yeah, you're going to get those huddles and buddles because nobody's perfect, but you'll know, like, it's like an innate knowing, like, oh, this is what it feels like. It's like effortless for the person. It's like, you don't got to tell them, you don't got to teach them. It's like, finally, I'm getting what I give to people. They don't even know. They have no idea that you've been giving parts of yourself to other people in relationships. And even though it may have hurt you or may have made you feel a little damaged, when you find that person that actually reciprocates that energy, that's all it is. You'll know when you feel it. Like, say, for instance, the person approaches you before they even say anything, you just feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the way that they do things. It's the way that they move. And you have to be patient because you don't want to risk another heartbreak. You don't want to waste more of your time. So you're saying
in the relationship, when the relationship's for you, you'll feel that energy from the person?
For me, it was an energy thing. Like, you're wasting energy when you're going into relationships. So you want to feel something that you've given right back. And it may seem a little selfish, but that's the thing about it. You can be a little selfish because if you don't get selfish, then you're not going to get what you deserve.
And what do you mean by selfish when you say be a little selfish? Selfish
meaning I'm not going to water myself down for you.
Okay.
Selfish meaning that I'm not going to allow you to mistreat me when I know that I'm giving you what you're not giving me.
Right.
You have to match my energy. If you cannot match my energy, it's not going to take me, like when I was younger, 3 years or 2 years or 2 months. If you do something I don't like and it don't fit me, I could tell by the first week, son. Now, through experience.
Right. Through dating. You're saying through dating. If a person does something that you don't like in the first week, you done? It's a wrap for that person?
I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say you with trial and error with finding that person, you kind of just know, like, this ain't going to work. You're not going to need 2-3 more things or 2-3 more dates to know that you two are not a good fit because you're learning your do's and don'ts in a relationship and what you like and don't like.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So is that a good question? That's a good answer for you, Lala? What you think?
Yeah, I definitely received that. Thank you so much.
Well, I want to say, Lala, that
Help us out, Doc.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you. However, I don't know if you saw the video that I shared yesterday. I think I tagged you in it.
What did you do?
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Yeah, I did see it.
Right. So you have your girlfriends and your friends telling you, yo, I think it's time that you date. I think it's time to see other people. And then when being approached, whether it's in person or driving or in your DM or inbox, you just get to running. Like I don't know. It's just something about you think that you're ready. And then I don't know if it's because I was in a relationship for 14 years and it'll be 17 since I've been with someone new. It's 17 years for a new person.
Right.
But 14 with him and 3 he passed away. So we from that era, Lala, of we in our 40s mentally. So if we don't know you or like met you at like an outing, work or something like that, now everything is social media. I don't know if I could get with that internet dating thing or someone finding me attractive and inboxing me. I don't know how to respond to that. My response to that is, who sent you?
Right. I get that.
Soon as I see like, oh, you look beautiful, I think you're amazing. Who sent you?
Right.
And why are you here?
Because they don't know you and you don't know them.
Right.
not familiar
So
with
I
them.
can't really I can't look at a picture and be like, oh, his vibe is dope. Like,
Right. I would expect you to.
Right.
It is weird when you speak it like in those terms.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And I can't get with somebody that just because they
guard down though, Jackie.
Huh?
How do you let that guard down though?
That's what she wants to know.
She
hasn't let her
I
guard
don't
down,
know,
Lala. She don't
Lala.
know.
I'm on my spiritual journey right now. I'm on like day 9 of something that I could call a spiritual journey because that is the title that I place with it. And there's different rules and boundaries that I set for myself that has nothing to do with anyone else, that I'm holding myself accountable for not breaking. And I think I want to say that putting God first, whoever God is to you, the universe, Buddha, whatever you want to call him, right? But putting the creator first in all things, beginning, middle, and last, best friend, first friend, last friend, when I wake up, when in the middle of the day, when I need someone to talk to, and then when I'm going to bed. I think that I want to say that God gives you this clarity and unveiling of things that you may have overlooked before. So I want to say that I'm in that space, and definitely in like an emotional space, like with my daughter yesterday, because you never want to break down and cry in front of your kids. Shout out to the mothers. Can I get a round of applause for the mothers out there, and a round of applause for the fathers out there too, because men don't get enough credit for being emotional because they're men. You know, everybody looks at them like, oh, you're not supposed to cry, you're not supposed to feel, he's not supposed to be overwhelmed. So to all the men all over the world and the women all over the world that are grieving, if you lost somebody or if you are in a single parent household and it's just you and you doing it all by yourself. You doing it all. You the entrepreneur, you the breadwinner, you the bad mom, you the bad dad, you the good mom, you the good dad, you everything. And sometimes it gets extremely overwhelming. So being that person, that was me yesterday. So even in my spiritual journey with myself, because I'm in a spiritual journey with God and myself right now. And it gets emotional, right, Lala? And to the point that I was making, you women, we don't like to break down in front of our kids. Men either. We don't like to break down in front of our kids. So I was holding on by a thread yesterday because I put on Anita Baker, and the reality of Uncle Lenny passing away hit me. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how we used to get up and Saturday mornings. Right. You know how he do. So
because it threw me for a loop. Yeah, I didn't know where it came from.
Playing Anita Baker, I was fighting back the tears because the music was pulling me, and I couldn't help but think about him because this is how he vibe. So I started thinking about Uncle Lenny, and it made me really emotional. And I didn't want to cry in front of you, no matter how old you are. You're still my child. You know what I'm saying? And we don't like to parents just don't want to look like we don't have it together around our kids. And you're not a mom yet, so you probably like, I understand, but I don't. But
I didn't understand, y'all. I just want y'all to know.
She didn't understand. Like, fuck you.
I was just like wiping her tears, like
you crying, like we're driving. Why are you crying?
Yeah, it just happened. I was just being supportive. I didn't know what happened.
Hey, Lena Links, pull up on me. You know exactly where I'm at. Bring me something. So yeah, I was crying. I broke down, and my daughter didn't understand why. And to say all of that, to answer your question, how do we know when it's the right person? I want to offer you to join me on this spiritual journey, because I know you're already on a journey and you're doing your thing that you're doing, that we know you're doing. And if you want to join me on this spiritual journey, I could only attest to the fact that God has revealed things to me instantaneously. I'm talking about immediate results. Stuff that it will probably take you a while to see, understand, put together. No, when you are like in sync with him, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, morning, noon, and night, making him your first, last, alpha and omega, everything. The things that it takes time for you to learn and see, you get those things immediately.
Let's go, Doc.
So join me.
Sign me up. Put me down. Yes.
Yes. Join me. Join me. And whatever it is that you're doing, the spiritual journey is emotional, is real, is raw, is deep, is revealing. He will show you things that you don't want to see, you're not ready for. Well, you think you're not ready for, but he is there to catch you in it. So I believe that at the end of this journey, whoever it is that we are supposed to be connected to, he will send that man. While he's working on us, he's working on him. Because just like manifestation, we have to manifest the things we want in our life. So you manifesting your health journey. I'm manifesting my health too. The health, the spiritual, all of that. So how can I want God to bless me with a king that got it all together, that got his faith in order, that got his mind right, that's a great father if he got kids, that's a great man to his mother and to his sisters and women in the world, who's a philanthropist and a giver and a supporter and then this and then that. And meanwhile, I still got trash behind my bed. Where we do that at?
Yeah, you gotta clean it up. That's what I was trying to say.
I got trash behind my bed, and I'm not saying that I'm a dirty person.
Relationship with self, like
but
you were
yeah,
saying,
I gotta be cleansed and stripped because I am still emotionally grieving and clinging and attached to someone in the grave. This man is in the grave. He's never coming back, ever,
Right.
ever. Sort of like your situation, Lala.
Right.
And I'm not going to put you out there, but understand that people don't have to pass away to be grieved.
Yeah.
Relationships don't have to die for you to grieve them. There's relationships right now in my spiritual journey that I'm grieving them because I know it's over.
Ditto. We ain't gonna get.
How about that? Let's talk about the relationships that are over. When they alive. You grieving the people that are living because you care about them and you love them, but you know it's over.
Right. And they ain't never gonna be the same.
It's never gonna be the same. It's over.
It's like they did die.
It's over. So you grieve those relationships too. You outgrow friends, you outgrow family, you outgrow people, you outgrow jobs. And there's a grieving process because in your heart of hearts, especially when you're a great person and you've been great to everyone that you come in contact with, your intentions are always pure, but those people are no longer for you and you thought they were, and you care and love those people, it still hurts. Because in your mind, women, we break up with y'all first. The man will stay around. Gio, let me know when you ready to come in. The man will stay around. And the women will be in it too. You can pull up.
Yeah,
the women will be in it too. But guess what? To the fellas out there I'm going to give a jewel to my fellas out there who might think that y'all got over and yeah, that you may think you getting over because you with your baby mom and you been with her for mad long and she keep dealing with your BS and you getting away with it and you doing this and you doing that. Let me explain something to you fellas out there and the females too that thinking they getting over, and the females too. People will stay in relationships and mentally been out of the relationship. So when you see people like, why are they together? Every time you turn around, they arguing. Every time you turn around, or he on the couch, she in the room. She ain't even cooking for you no more. Your plate ain't even in the microwave, bro. It ain't made.
Been there, done that. Son.
It ain't. It's not even made. Right. The plate's not even being made. Like, she's not vibing with you. He's not vibing with you no more. You know why? Because people stay in relationships that outgrew them. It's over already. It's over. And sometimes it's hard for us as women to get off the glue trap.
Yeah.
Why you gotta keep looking at me? You're
not because you right here.
Give me the tell
sometimes Gio.
I got nothing to say.
Gio is here, guys. Tell him who you are, Gio. Gio has a show on Reflex Radio, so he's not a stranger.
Like 3.
Yes. So he's part of the Reflex Radio family. But sometimes the relationship been over, guys, and you just stuck on the glue trap. I'm not gonna act like I ain't mean to hold you on the phone, Lala. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect and I haven't been on the glue trap because I was on the trap for 14 years.
Yo,
I was stuck with Corey. And my mind broke up.
But he didn't want to break up with you.
Broke up with this guy 1,000,000 times, but my foot was stuck on the trap. If you watching this right now and you keeping it 100, put a trap in the comments.
Right. 'Cause he came to the house with the dogs.
Why is Mikey on here? My sons is worse.
They all was.
Yo, put a glue trap, put a mouse trap, put a foot in the comments. If you real about this though, and you've been in a relationship that you've been over, you broke up with this person the 7th year, and y'all been together 14 years. Okay, Gio said the second.
That part.
You broke up with this person mentally the 2nd year, but physically you guys are out here faking, fronting, putting on a show for Christmas, putting on a show for Easter, putting on a show for Thanksgiving, putting on a show because you're afraid to show your family. You feel as though you're a failure to your family if you walk out of this relationship. But what I want you to know today is that you are only damaging yourselves. You are damaging yourselves, and the kids are smarter than you. So stop thinking that the kids, it's for the kid. The kids are smarter than us. They know it's over. Mm-hmm. She don't like daddy no more.
I did a I did a 13-year bid. We were married for 11 years. We was together for 13, but I always tell people like I was only happy for 2 of those years. You know what I'm saying? But that was because I was going through like a depression. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I give her respect for that. Like she came at the time I needed her the most. You know what I'm saying? And then she got pregnant immediately with my son. So, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of like what you said. Like you that was always my excuse. Like, well, we got a son together. You know what I'm saying?
So that was your reason to work on it.
Right. So, stay. And it was like it was like a mentally abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So, you know, at the end of it, I just was like, yo, I flat out said it, like, yo, I'm not happy. If you be honest with yourself, you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather just go our separate ways so we could co-parent together or whatever. And it was just like, I mean, one day we got into an argument, like my son, like I was trying to ignore it. And like she kept going with it. And I was just like, yo, just leave it alone. And finally I just blew up. And then my son started crying, whatever. And that's when I was just like, yo, you know what? This is out of control. Like, you know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, and like you said, you know, you come home, you're not happy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to love Mondays. Like people hate Mondays. I used to love Mondays because I knew I'd get to go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So
and that's another thing in these relationships. Women wonder why he's never home, or he's never in the house, or why he works so hard. There's so many men that would rather go to work than to go home.
Yo, my coworkers used to say, they'd be like, yo, this your therapy.
Yeah.
Because I used to I couldn't wait. 4 o'clock roll around, I'd be like, damn, I gotta go home. Get miserable.
Yeah. You know that's what it used to be for me. Like it became like, oh boy. Because soon as you go into the house, it's like there's no yeah, we're gonna argue over, and most of the time we involved with narcissists. Narcissistic relationships, narcissistic individual. Corey was a narcissist. He was a narcissist. Rest in peace to him. He was a narcissist. He wasn't proud or happy about any accolade that I achieved, anything that I done, anything that was around him. As long as he could facilitate the festivities, he was happy.
Let's be real. He wanted you to be a stay-at-home wife, and he knew that wasn't prestige. As the years progressed and as we became one happy family, he thought the only way to remain happy was for you to be in that position, knowing that was never your style. So y'all clashed because of that, in my opinion.
And because he was a narcissist.
I ain't gonna talk
and a control freak. He was a control freak. He wanted things to be his way. I'll be at work driving the city bus. He like, I don't care about you driving no bus. Mm-hmm.
Or if you be when you
like, I don't care that you at work when you coming
talking to guys and certain stuff like that. Like he would die.
He didn't want me to work. He didn't want me to work with. He didn't want me to work with men. He didn't want me to do. There was a lot of things he didn't want. Could you give me a water? So Lala, I hope I answered your question. I'm gonna let you go. I got you on the line. You still here with us, right? You here with me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so yes, please join me on this spiritual journey and stay tuned in. And tonight we could talk further about what we talking about.
Great job, guys.
Thank you. I love you, girl.
Love you too.
Okay, bye bye. It's no more waters. I got waters in the car though, but there's probably none in there too. So it was like, you know, Gio, like you said, when it's time to go home, you like, damn, now I gotta go home and deal with this situation because yo, I just want the world to know, like, I'm here to be used as a vessel. God uses me to let you guys know, like, do yourselves the favor and walk out of that relationship. If it's not healthy and it's not working for you, and you know your intuition, your gut, men, you know, ladies, you know it's over. You ain't got nothing in common. Stop trying to let him take the couch till the kids turn 18. The kids are happy when you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, like you said, kids are smarter than, and that's actually what ended up making me leave, because you know, kids are smarter than you think they are, and then you start to realize that you teaching them to repeat a cycle. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's what you used to say.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's what I had to look at. Like, you know, at the time, you know, my daughter was born. My daughter had just been born. So we had gotten into an argument, and I felt like she was trying to get me to physically hit her.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I just was like, yo, you know what? Again, like I said, my children was watching.
It's
so
time to go.
I was just like, yo, you know what? I gotta leave. You know what I'm
For the
saying?
sake of it,
Right.
Wow.
Because again, you know what I'm
Deep.
saying? It's like, yo, what are you teaching your children? They're gonna think that this is a normal behavior.
Continue.
Okay.
Go ahead, take your call.
Take the call.
They're gonna think that this is, you know what I'm saying, that this is normal behavior, and this is what a functioning relationship looks like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, like, as my kids grow up, my son is gonna think that it's a right to, you know, argue with a woman or talk down to her,
Yeah.
or, you know what I'm saying, eventually maybe put his hands on her. And my daughter might think the same thing, that's acceptable from a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I can't really speak on her but I'm looking at what I was teaching my children. You know
Right. And I had to take accountability. That was the reason the first time when I left to go get my own place. Remember when I left?
Yeah.
When you
the
was at
first
school?
time.
The first time I left, I had to leave because it was like I'm telling Mikey and them that this is okay.
Right, because y'all argued a lot.
We
It
argued.
was never physical, but it was really bad arguments.
Yes.
And
Very,
the boys-
very vulgar.
The
very,
boys would be angry, and Mikey would be confused.
very, very, very vocally toxic.
Yeah.
Extremely. I mean, oh, Gio, like exhaustion from the time we wake up. There was like hardly ever days where we did not argue. We would argue like 5-6 times a day, and that is what he loved to do. Ladies, listen in the beginning when they tell you. He used to tell me he loved to argue and he loved to make up.
Yo, they think that's how people like that.
And we
that's how you show
ignore
love.
those signs. No, people
That's
tell
the
you who
narcissist
they
behavior.
are. People tell you who. Listen in these relationships. Listen to what people tell you. They will tell you who they are.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I'm not sure, but yeah.
All right.
Perfect time for me to chime in. Let's see what else.
Uncut Jules with the street doctor. Who's calling?
This is Mr.
Speak
Wilson.
closer.
Hello.
Like that.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm great. What's going on? I'm trying to tap in.
Huh?
Yes. What's the Yeah, this is Uncut Jules, right?
Yeah, this is Uncut Jules.
All right. So, we're talking about relationships right now. So, you know, I was just trying to tap in.
Sure. So, what would you like to say? We would love to hear a more of a man's opinion on this topic.
Your phone. You have another phone
He's
that's
listening in the background.
you listening in the background, so you feeding off.
Yeah, I'm on watching it.
They gotta
Yeah.
turn it down.
You gotta
You gotta
turn
turn that off.
Oh, okay.
You want to call us back?
All right, better now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good now.
It's better? All right, cool.
So what's your relationship question?
Okay, so is it better? Okay, is it better for a person to just walk away from a situation where how should I say this? Where it was just toxic, basically. It was really, really just toxic. Or should you try, because of the love that you have for each other, or the amount of time you might have spent with one another, to just try to just mend it?
No.
No. If the relationship is toxic, save yourself.
And it
No
hurts.
doubt.
It hurts too. You can be in love with a toxic situation and a toxic person. It's not
Yeah.
easy, but it's necessary, because if you stay, it's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse.
Not only that, sometimes y'all gotta separate so y'all can both grow. For you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if
y'all
it's meant
can't
to
grow,
be,
y'all holding each other back sometimes.
I agree.
because if it's meant to be, it's going to be.
You know, you shouldn't
Overall.
have to force it. It's not a force.
Yeah, I
Once
mean,
you start forcing it, it's not
It's
a
over.
fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
toxic is a no-go. Bad energy, no-go. Talking down to each other, no-go. Having to look in each other's phones, no-go. Can't trust each other, no-go. In his wallet, no-go. He sleep, you over there trying to see what she up
Stalking,
to, no-go.
no-go.
Stalking, pulling up to the job. You don't believe all of that.
And I've been there,
it
done
has
that.
to go.
I've been there, done
It
that on
has
both
to
sides.
go.
Yep.
The craziness for the guys that love crazy women. They love the women that slash tires and flip out and wow out. Bro, you need therapy.
You know me?
She need therapy.
He said, you know me.
You know me?
You like that crazy stuff?
I used to too. You
I
know
used
that.
to.
Why do men like crazy women? Like,
Because it's like, oh, she crazy like that for me? I did that.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. No, that's I'm not with all of that.
He said that.
but for the craziness, like there's some people, like there's some women that if a guy is not beating her up, he don't love her.
Oh, I hate those.
If he's not putting hands on her, you know, if she's not driving him to that point, like she gets something out of driving him to almost getting ready to choke her. And then
Or
she
cursing them out.
she's sorry. At that point, she's sorry. Like,
Yeah, that sounds like there's a big connection and I can't get to it. So nah, baby, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
well, yeah, I mean that's what we talking about. So at the end of the day, you know, don't choose toxic relationships. And if the relationship is meant to be, to answer your question, if the relationship is meant to be, then allow, you know, God to attract y'all back together after you've grown and she's grown. And if you have to coexist because of business reasons or things like that, it's only going to help both of y'all either way. So to answer, you know, let the relationship go. And we love you for calling. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Okay, that's my only question. I can't get another one.
Well, we got other people waiting to ask questions. So we try to
Yeah, I got you.
we try to give a question, but
Put your question in the comments.
yeah,
Right,
put your question in
right.
the comment. Put your question in the comment.
All righty then. Yeah, have a blessing.
All right,
You
peace.
too. All other callers,
Yeah, so feel free
718-477-0139.
feel free to call up. We
or
up
put the
here.
question in the comments like the
And
doctor said.
put your question in the comments. If you have a question, put it in the comments. I'm looking at it. I have my additional phone. So learn how to do these things. I have
Take a
my
little
additional
break.
phone right here. And we just up here. So what's up, Gio?
Nothing, man.
Welcome. Wait, so I didn't give him his formal introduction because he came in while we was.
Right.
Welcome to
I got here
Uncut
late.
Jewels.
Thank you.
Thank you for keeping your word.
Yeah, I was supposed to be here last week.
He was supposed to be here last week. He like, dog, you're not tired. I am. Get out there. I said, all right, next week. He's like, thanks.
Yeah. They switched my schedule.
Yeah. So thanks for coming to Uncut Jewels.
Thank you for having me.
Could you share with my audience who you are and when your show is. And you never met my daughter. This is JiggyJada.
How you doing?
Pleased to meet you.
Never
Nice to
made
meet
it
you
up.
too.
He's on,
Reflex Radio family in the building.
he's on Monday night.
He said he got
Yeah.
3 shows.
And Saturday on the
Mondays.
Hangover Show.
Let's get to that.
They on the
Monday
Hangover.
on Life is Good podcast, 6 to 8. Saturdays on the Hangover 4ish to 7.
Yeah, you gotta come on the Hangover.
Nice. I seen the hang. They be going
doing
in.
them moves on the
Yeah.
They going
Hangover.
in.
And then 10 and then no offense, depending on how we drunk on the Hangover, it's supposed to start at 8. But you know, I know the boss, so
Right.
we usually start.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So thank you for coming to
Thank you.
Uncut Jewels. Have you been tuning in? Because today is what? Is today's show 8? Today's show 8,
Today is
right?
show
Yeah,
8.
yeah.
Yep.
Today is show 8. So
Yeah.
7
I
shows.
tuned in. My co-host Brad. My co-host Brad always tuned in.
Shout outs to
Really?
Brad.
Brad.
Brad
always
is
tuned
Brad
in.
is popular loner, right?
Popular owners, yeah.
Peace, Brad. Brad, you need to
Brad.
come up here. And I need some of that fancy gear you got. I like that sweater you got on.
Thank you.
Unemployed,
Unemployed,
but
but it
works.
works
this
for
is-
me.
this
Yeah, I
is,
like that.
That's dope.
This isn't his brand. This is
I like
this
that.
is my other homeboy's brand.
I
But
like
I'm
that.
usually wearing
That's dope.
Brad's brand.
Yeah, I know you always win. So
Yeah.
Brad, shout out to Brad. Shout out to everybody out there that tunes into Uncut Jewels, because
Reflex Radio.
yeah,
man.
we just
litty
have
or
a
what?
different twist.
That's a
We
fact.
have a different twist. Remember the day I came up here and I met y'all?
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, you ready? I was like, I'm not ready yet.
Nah,
need,
yeah, you was doubting
I
yourself.
need 4 more weeks.
You
I gotta
down
get
yourself.
things together.
You're natural.
And then you wasn't even. I kept hitting you up like, yo, you not getting your flyer together. You was like, oh, just give me some time. I'm like, it's not as deep as you making it.
I know. I was doing the most.
And then you sit down and you was just like, ask Joe. The first show, I was like, I don't know what she was so nervous about.
You know what? For me, it was the preparation and the behind the scenes stuff, and I guess just from being a entrepreneur and a boss, you worry about the certain things. And then I knew I had my book. Shout out to everybody. Uncut Jewels is available for pre-order. You gotta buy it for your children and
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Uncut Jewels is available for pre-order right now. So to my people all over the world, go to www.drjacquelynwilson.com and order. Uncut Jewels will be signed, sealed, and delivered by yours truly before it goes on sale to the world. So get your Noonjewels. Thank you to everyone who's purchased my book already. I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank you to the universe. Thank you for giving. I
call
was
up,
nervous
call
about
up.
my book because I had my
Wow.
book coming out. No, because before February, I had other commitments. So I was
Right.
like, once I do this podcast, everything is gonna push other things. It's gonna push other things back, because in my mind, I always wanted to do radio, right? Always wanted to do radio. My supervisors and people I know will always say, you have a radio voice. I've been hearing this for
Mhm.
years. So in my mind, it wasn't just coming to do a podcast and I'm coming up here and I'm just gonna turn on my mic and do what I do.
Right.
For me, it's like a whole freaking production in my mind. Even my daughter be like, "You're doing too much," but in my mind,
You got
it's
this.
it's a presentation of
You do got
what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
I think you overthink.
She does.
And when it's time to actually do, it's like it's mad easy for you.
Yep.
Like it just comes.
well
You
said.
think it's harder than what it really is, but watching you when you do it just comes natural for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me get a round of
Yeah,
applause
you
for
need to hear
Gio.
that twice. Yeah, that's the universe talking to you.
Thank you. I received. So when the universe talks to you, I learned that too yesterday
What you learned?
in the book I was reading. That when
What book was it? What book
when
was it? What was the doctor reading?
millionaire habits.
Yeah, I heard that,
I'm
right?
gonna look at my phone. I'm gonna tell you the author and everything. When somebody gives you something, right? This is for the world, y'all, because I suffered from this for a long time. When somebody offers you something to give you a gift and say, you know what, Jada, don't pay for that. I want to pay for that. Or here goes such and such. And you're like, no, I got it. I'm good. I got it. They're like, no, I want to give it to you. What you're doing is telling the universe that you are not in the receiving position. So when you're blocking someone else's blessing by giving you, and you also telling the universe
You're not ready to take.
you're not ready for receiving.
Oh, that's deep.
So
I never thought of that.
you blocking blessings on blessings on blessings behind that one person that's
Just
trying
by
to
saying
tell
no
you
to that one person.
yes, and also taking away from the moment when they're thanking you, like somebody saying, you saying you look beautiful today, or they giving you a compliment, or you say thank you, right? Or they say thank you to you, and then you like, nah, it's because of you, girl. Was it? No, we have to learn to say thank you, give it a moment, pause, and let them give us our flowers.
You know, some people are uncomfortable,
or we block it.
Accepting it.
Yeah,
Yes.
some people are uncomfortable.
Yeah, I get like that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can pull it back a little more.
I've
No.
done this for quite
That's perfect.
quite
All
some
right,
time.
perfect. Yeah.
I-
So yeah. So we have to like, I suffer from that too. Like, people will comment on a post, or you look beautiful, or that's great, and I'll be like, no girl, look at you. No, we have to learn to say thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you is an answer, like no is an answer,
Right.
and allow those people to be in their given moment. Let them be in their complimentive moment, because we rob them of that, and we block ourselves of more when we stop it.
You know what I find women are more easier to do that. Like, women to tell each other. My niece, oh my God, she's always, I call her the man, because she's just always, oh, you're so beautiful, you this thing. She always giving people compliments, things like that. I'm like, yo, you always like feeding the strays. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because she's just like always making, no matter where she go, she's just always making new friends, giving people compliments, always breathing life into people. You know what I'm saying? But I find that men, it's a lot harder. Like, like if even amongst me and my friends, like, if you give somebody a compliment, like, they look at you crazy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because they're not used
they
to
don't
it.
know how, right? They don't
They're
know
not
how
used to it.
They don't know how to.
So kings, y'all gotta adjust your crown too. You
Yes.
heard it here
Fact.
first
Yes.
with the Reflex family. It's
Hey,
okay.
Hopi.
It's okay. Get your roses while you here, kings.
Yes,
That's a
yes,
fact.
That's what's
yes. So to the women out there, stop being afraid to uplift and pour in, because when we call each other kings and queens, we are also planting seeds, and we are also planting positive affirmations, and that does something to us as well.
Right.
A lot of men are not used to, you'd be surprised. A lot of women too are not used to guys saying, oh, I got you, or peace and blessings, queen, or how you doing, queen. They're not used to that. And then you have the guys who don't say it, but they have the women they say it to.
Mhm.
So they know who they want to address in that fashion, and how we teach others to treat us is how they are going to treat us.
Right.
So when I meet a fella and a young man or a woman, I address them the way I want them to address me.
Mhm.
And I noticed that there's a lot of men who are not used to somebody saying peace and blessings, king. Immediately their eyes light up, or they look at you in a certain way, or or you could sense the uncomfortability because they're not used to hearing it.
Right.
And then after a while, when they get used to hearing it, or in the dialogue with you, that's how y'all address each other. So
Right.
they get more comfortable. But it does something for your esteem. It does something for for the individual. So address me. I'm not the twerk queen. No twerking over here. Unless I'm in the house with the kids and they like, what are you doing?
I
Right?
don't twerk at all unless I really like her.
So this is what we do. But I'm just so grateful. I'm happy. I'm blessed. Like I said, yesterday was very emotional for me. That is why I wanted to talk about relationships, because sometimes, it's not just the relationships or the people that we lay with. We got, all types of relationships. I have relationships with my followers. I have a responsibility to those who purchase my book. Like, even if it's 2 books or 3 books or 100 books, at the end of the day, it's like a rap album. Like, you have people that you've inspired and motivated and affected in a positive way, to where I believe in you. So just because it ain't a million sales doesn't mean that you should treat those people any less than if you had a line wrapped around. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Everybody deserves gratitude. Everybody deserves your best, especially those that believe in you. I take 10 lions any day over 1,000 sheep.
Heard that.
I don't need 1,000 follow people who follow. They ain't got no brain. They just following. I don't need the fluff. I don't need the bodies.
I ain't even gonna front. I'm always looking to shorten my circle.
Right.
I'm always, because I just be like, I got to get negative energy from around me. So the moment like the vibe is off, I tell people all the time, I don't care how long we known each other, what our relationship is,
Mm-hmm.
once the vibe is off,
we off.
Yeah, it's off, and I gotta move around. Like
once the vibe is off, we off. What's your sign?
Cancer.
Oh, you're a Cancer. When's your birthday?
July 8th.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't have that Cancer energy.
Where? You're the first person to say that. Usually when I say that, people be like, "Yeah, you seem a little emo." I'm like, "What?"
I'm a Capricorn.
We
rock like
Cancer.
this.
She's supposed to call back. I don't know where she at, Miss Dudley, but she's a Cancer. But the Cancer men, like, I mean, they like
the party.
They very emotional, but cocky. You don't have that cockiness about you, like the Cancer men that I know.
He said I am.
But not like.
But at least you admit it. At least you admit it.
Not like I'm gonna be sitting in the corner crying somewhere. But
right.
Nah, like I might, if something.
And my birthday's June 8th.
Oh, okay.
You know
You're Gemini.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So most of the Cancer guys that I know, they just I can't do with their egos. I can't take their ego at all. As soon as you come in a room around me with your ego, let me explain to anybody out there that's calling themselves exploring me, universe. Let me put it out there. Come around me with your ego, you shot down, bro. Down. No egos over here. I don't do egos. It's very unattractive to me. I dealt with an ego for 14 years. I refuse.
Can I ask a question? What's the difference between ego and confidence?
Confidence is, I know that I'm going to do this. I know that I can make it. Like my daughter, she won a showcase. I knew she was winning. It wasn't about my ego or anything. I just knew that she was going to win, right. That she was the best. And I also knew that we have to manifest and speak things into the universe and attract them to us. So when we first got there, I said, you winning. Mm-hmm. And in the bathroom, you winning. And on the stage waiting to perform, you winning. Yep. And when she won, we winning. The confidence, being confident is like, I have confidence. To me, when I look in the mirror, I'm like Tyra Banks size. So that might be like a gift and a curse, because
I don't know what to say about that.
I don't see like my confidence. I think confidence is something that you have to like be empowered enough to achieve if you wasn't born with it, but you have to be born with it. It's almost like the hustle. You could try to show somebody how to sell CDs all day, and like my son Nas, shout out to Nas, he just not gonna hustle. Nas not a hustler.
Not in him.
Mikey will sell anything. My 11-year-old, he was born with the entrepreneurial spirit. This guy will make it. My 19-year-old son, he don't even want to give out a flyer.
That's not me.
Nah, he has no hustle in him at all. Mikey, born with the hustle. My daughter, she hustle if she feel like it.
Right.
The difference between them three. But my son, zero hustle. So like with the confidence, you gotta be born with the confidence or empowered enough around people who can teach you and show you and make you feel like, you know what, I am beautiful, I am great, I am this, I am that. Right. I don't know where I got it from, because nobody was telling me those affirmations, but I just always had it in me. Like I always felt that I was equivalent. I learned that in a book too. Remember you used to tell me that, why you always say that you are a star. And when I used to be on the tours and you like, you don't care. I was like, I saw Jay-Z in them. I don't care. Like they ain't nobody to me.
I'm
we
the queen
equal.
And you're the princess. And I don't care what they say, because I am you
right. Like I'm a celebrity too. Like I always felt that way. And then I finally saw something in a book yesterday that said the difference between poor thinking and rich thinkers is because wealthy people already know they belong there. The poor people don't feel like why am I here? Or they don't feel they belong there. So it's all a mindset. You understand what I'm saying? It's all a mindset and the wordplay. But ego, you want to know what ego is? Mm-hmm. This is ego. Yo, hey, y'all got a podcast, so it's really good. Oh, y'all should go pop because I'm in the building. Ego.
I made your shit hotter.
Ego.
Come fuck with me. I make shit pops.
Ego.
I got a lot of ego.
Yeah, you got a big ego.
Huge.
There's some women who love ego.
Gargantuan.
I don't like egos.
I don't care.
I don't like egos. Egos to me.
I only watered down my
the
Hennessy with
ego-
ice, baby.
No, egos edge God out.
You right. You got to do ego death.
Egos.
I killed part of my ego though.
Yeah, you did.
I
A
had
lot of it.
I had to.
A lot of it.
Humble myself. I had to.
Yes. Egos edge God out. Egos have a lot
You
of
had a
sisters
humbling moment.
and brothers in the cemetery.
Brought me to my knees.
A lot of brothers
Uh-huh.
and sisters in the cemetery
My
because
head
of their
was
ego.
big. Like she was always confident, but I had this ego. Like I stepped in there like, what,
Yeah.
son? Because
Yeah.
the things I've been through though, it wasn't just like I'm better than somebody. It's just like I felt like if I didn't feel like I was better, then what am I doing competing?
Right.
But it edged God out. She's right, and it pushed the wrong people away and brought the wrong people towards me.
That's a fact.
So I had to learn lessons and hit my head, and I'm like, okay, so let's just calm down a little bit,
Right.
because you gotta go through things to get through things. So you're gonna meet people you don't know that's gonna get you somewhere you need to go. You don't want to leave a bad taste in that person's mouth.
Right.
You know, I missed
Mhm.
a lot of opportunities having an ego.
But a lot of that comes with maturity. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And like you said, you got the wrong people around you. You attracted the wrong people. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you don't even realize that,
I didn't.
right? That's what you're giving off. You know what I'm saying? Because you got, you know what I'm saying, the wrong people around you. Some people can see your greatness before you can. So
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? They'll latch themselves onto you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened.
Right.
Indeed.
Then I seen Gerald Barkley. Shout outs to him. I seen him the other day. at
Right.
IHOP.
Shout out to J Bay.
He did our film. He did my first
Shout out to
videos.
Gerard Barkley.
And when I seen him, he was like, so did you calm down?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
His first question.
how's your how's your
Right.
temperament? Did you change your temper? Because my
Right.
temper was like 0 to 100 real quick.
Right.
And then he was like, yo, I've been trying to tell you for
If
all
you
these
have
years.
questions, put it in the comments. You know, you could put your questions in the comments. Feel free to put your questions and feel free to call up. Sorry to cut you up, Jake.
Mhm.
Keep talking.
He was
Feel
like,
free to call
trying
up, guys. No, I was talking to them while you was just.
I was trying to. He was like, I was trying to tell you then that the bully song that you wrote, any rap that you write could be a bully.
Right.
You wrote a movie, you can write more than one of those.
You
I
wrote a
wasn't
movie?
trying to.
Pour myself
Yeah,
something.
yeah. We did the Stop Bullying Project.
Oh,
This is how we
wow.
all became to be. Yeah, we did well. Got an
Oh.
HBO film fest award. We got a Pan African, Mount Vernon. It's a short, but we didn't put it into like Netflix or anything like that. This is before COVID happened, so we had a chance to travel and push it. And it was seeing other places that we didn't go, but it did pretty well. GB was a part of that, so he was trying to teach me part of the game then. And the way that he was doing it, it's just like I had my own vision, and they had their
So you wasn't
visions.
able to. You wasn't
Mm-mm.
receptive to it.
And I didn't realize I was being such a diva then, but now I'm thankful for the growth,
Right.
because now when he says that to me, I don't feel no type of way. If he'd have said that shit to me then,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, what you mean? What you this? What you that? My
Right.
ego was just out of this world.
You know what's funny though? You need people don't realize that those people are blessings. You need those type of people.
Right.
I tell people all the time, like, yo, I'm blessed to have people in my life that gonna tell me when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
They not just
No
gonna
yes men.
they're not gonna sugarcoat shit. They're not gonna sit there and watch me embarrass myself and be like, nah, they wrong. You know what I'm saying? You was right, knowing I'm dead wrong.
That's see, you know me. Shit, you reading me right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the real one time.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what was happening. I had people telling me I was right when I was wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Those
So
are the worst type of people to have around you.
my eyes was all foggy. My decisions was all
Mhm.
demented. I didn't know what I was doing.
And the worst thing to have is like, where you can't. I was just talking to somebody yesterday. I was like, the worst person to be around is a person that can't accept when they wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That can't. Right. They can't take accountability. You know
Right
what I'm
before you
saying?
stepped in, we was talking about relationships with self. And that's one of the things that I was saying. Because she was talking about when you get in here and you got to fix your parts of yourself, loving
Right.
yourself and pouring into yourself. And so I rebutted with, but when you do that, face your flaws, because that's how you become better.
Right.
That's how you become a different person. If you say that you're not good and you know you're not, no, if you say that you're right and you know you're wrong and things like that, like what you're
Right.
saying, you're not going to fix yourself. Nothing's going to change in your life. Nothing. You got to be real with you. And I wasn't being real with myself for a long time.
Right.
That's what ego does, though.
Mhm.
It blinds you from even you.
Right.
You don't even see what the hell's going on in you.
Right.
So
It
you
clouds you.
right. So the things humble you.
Right.
So now you know better. Now I know better, rather.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, indeed. And if y'all just tuning in, we are talking about all different types of relationships. You here with the street doctor, JiggyJada, and
Geo.
Geo is here.
Yes.
So you want to
Play a song.
play a throwback or old school?
Nah, I'm about to play this new joint with me and Intel.
Okay.
Shout outs to the Woo. Shout
Jiggy
outs to
Jada,
Blur.
we ain't got nothing that's gonna get blurred because
Nah.
she's going to play a Jiggy Jada track. And if you're feeling this track, and guys, don't forget, call up the station 477-0139 and put your relationship, anything you want to talk about, any questions that you have. If you a hustler or a motivator, we want to know what your hustle is. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. He's inspired a lot of my show. And we want to know
His anniversary is
yeah,
this week,
the
yeah.
31st.
Yeah.
31st. So we lost a king. We're gonna get into this Jiggy Jada track.
Still
Yeah.
inspiring.
Let us know about this track. What you think of this track? She rapping or capping? Play the track.
Yo, send your music.
First
in,
of
no
all,
offense.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Blur. Shout outs to Intel.
Shout out to Asian Blur, the Martian.
You know what I mean?
Well, all right.
You know, everybody want to be cool and talented.
Okay. We can
Not everybody
put
can be cool and talented. Love this beat. Oh my God. Disney, what up? You want to be respected, celebrated, selected, but you gotta pass the test of a man using this method. Pages upon pages have absolutely been shredded. Can't skip the whack phase, now I'm gifted rapping the present. Shift from blasting the weapon to teaching classes the lessons. Even asking the questions that leave him passing the tests. Don't need the passive aggression. King relaxes his weapons. Demon found in his presence, we leave him grasping for heaven. You wanna be, come and see, come for me. I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat lovely with luxury in front of me. You wannabes can't fuck with me. Gun into the sun under me. See the sun so comfortably. Your sister drinking bubbly. What you wanna do? But you can't do it like me. But you can't stop my dream. On my team, VIP. You add up, virtual VID.
You number 6, right?
I need ID. I'm high enough to see Chinese. Every day I eat Chinese. Watch them shake it on my feet.
Why you gotta be so petty? You gon' make me cop a piece so just to pull up on you, eat patty. Black unicorn, she ready. Roll like Tiffany had it. Ball get into your bag and shit. Sick of your kids and your family. You know ain't nothing handed. Don't underestimate. We ain't featherweights. Nah, I ain't trapping, but hello, work on my resume. Man, let's set the record straight. You blew a check today. We flew a jet today. What could a hater say? Everybody wanna be a cat. She whooped your at my door. You ain't even pay the cost. So how you claim you bossin'? Shot like ice, we flossin'. Y'all both step at mom, man. We came from the jungle. You should just be humble. The aristocrat. I was more like Democrat. Boss up, let's get to that. Get out your feelings, my ninja. You should be flipping stats. Yeah, that's that ill rap. You know I kill it. Remember, we was just sitting back.
Yeah, so straight off of that Back of the Brain album. Salutes to Intel, salutes to Sony. Some new Jiggy Jada Intel, Agent Blur on the check-in.
Okay. Back of the bus.
Back of the bus,
Okay.
back of the brain.
Back of the bus, back of the brain.
Stand to the building. And we're back.
And we are back. And to the people, follow our Uncut Jules. We have an Uncut Jules Instagram now. We get a round of applause, Jiggy Jada.
Uncut Jules Instagram.
Yes.
Get on the check-in, people.
Yes, get on the check-in for that Uncut Jules Instagram. I did my first reels today.
How was it?
We got 1,000 views.
We
We got 1,000 views on our first reel
Well, that's not surprising.
for Uncut Jules.
People like it.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy because
You got the voice, man. You
the
got
people,
voice,
but you know what? We have haters. I know
You
that
gonna
we
get him some shine.
nah, cause no,
Nah,
like
you need
Gio
to.
was
You need
saying
to.
that we need them.
You do?
But guess what? The haters that are on my
They let you
other
know you're doing it
Instagram
right.
accounts, the haters on my other Instagram accounts, they refuse to view and they'll refuse to like it because it's you.
Right.
Uncut Jules
You know when you see that they viewing you
through
put
the
it in-
story.
Put it in your stories.
Yeah. Then you see motherfuckers, they don't even talk to you. They be like, oh, but you watch it.
Ever since the stories, it changed the game.
Turn my
Right,
mic
this-
up.
The stories change the
Yo.
game in these streets. 100%.
That's when you see that your haters are watching you.
Right.
When you put in the stories.
It be the others for me.
Fuck yeah, it
Like
Yeah.
who's the others?
Yeah, who's the
It's
others?
like a
Yeah.
horror
Right,
film.
it be the others for you.
Who's the others? Hey, watch
Word.
it.
She said it be the others for me.
Yeah, I was telling her, send that song in to us for Saturday.
You like that?
Yeah, on No Offense. Yeah, send it.
Copy.
We need female artists. To
Appreciate it.
Send their music in.
Hey guys,
And that song was
tuned
dope,
in to
so-
Uncut
Thank you.
Jewels.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'll be
Yeah,
watching.
talking relationships.
I'll be watching Hangover.
So
Yeah.
call up
Got some dope segments on there.
701-339.
The
This was
Hangover.
going in.
Reflex Radio,
Yeah, the Hangover
Street Doctor,
is
JiggyJada.
it's
Geo.
that's actually how I got on that's actually how I got into podcasting was through the Hangover. You know what I'm saying? I got on I actually hit up Joe and I just was like, yo, I want to do my own podcast. You know what I'm saying? And Joe was just like, yo, come. I asked him to tell me how to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I could do it one even better. Like just pull up to our show. You know what I'm saying? And I pulled up and he was just like, I never left. You know what I'm saying? When
That's
I pulled
what's
up, it was just family. You know what I'm saying?
It is that
It's just-
element.
yeah.
Yeah,
just a
when
family
I
vibe.
came, when I first came here,
Warm welcome.
the energy was so crazy. It was just like it's so clean and sanitized, and
Right.
the guy's energy is awesome. I was like, yeah, I'll take it.
And I like the each one teach one factor. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He told me how to do this here.
Yo.
She put me on the spot, but I am a quick learner, but I'm familiar with this. But then he taught me one time, and then he teaches me, and he lets me know, like, Jada, you're doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of gratuity here.
He what's funny is me and him known each other for about 15 years. We just became cool. We worked together.
That's
So,
dope. I gotta give you a
We
round of
just
applause for that.
became cool like that.
From work to entrepreneurship together.
Right.
That's
So
what's up.
when you know what I'm saying, when I hit him up and I said I wanted to start podcasting, he never, people hoard information.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Especially like, I learned that through watching Instagrammers, you know what I'm saying? Influencers, I guess you call them.
Mhm.
So I learned that through watching them. They be like, you'll hit them up and you'll be like, yo, how'd you do this certain video? And they be like,
They'll
I'm
leave
not-
you on
Yeah,
scene.
they'll be like, I'm not telling you that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So when I hit Joey up, I was just like, yo, bro, can you give me some free game? Can you just teach me how to do podcasting? And like I said, he just was like, yo, I could do you one better. Just, come on. He's like, yo, I know you already want to do your own show. You know what I'm saying? So when you get on, he's like, I already know which direction you're going. So he's like, when you're ready to spread your wings, pause, you could just, you know what I'm saying?
Pull up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like, I already know what it is. When I came on, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just, like I said, it was just family. And he never hoard anything that he's doing. He's just like, he wants to teach people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anything that he's doing, he wants to teach people. Like now we talking about starting businesses. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to y'all.
He's even trying to help me and my son to start a business. You know what I'm saying?
Kings
So
uplifting kings. That's what we
Right.
about up in here.
Yes,
man.
yes,
So-
yes. Kings don't trip either.
yeah, so it's not an ounce of hate in his body. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he knows, you know what I mean, he's always, and I watch people snake him, you know what I'm saying? And he'd just be like, yo, best of luck
Charge
to
it
them.
to the game.
Yeah,
That's
best of luck
me.
to them.
That's me all day. Like if you out there and you snake me, you cut my throat, you owe me some money,
Leave it to the
or
universe.
you feel like you got over on me. You ever feel like you got over on me, or you owe me some money, or you did something to me? What you do to me is already done to you. It's already done to you. So you're not affecting me. You affecting yourself. So for everybody out there that you feel like you got over on somebody, or you want to pretend that you didn't pay that bill,
comes
or
back.
you didn't cover that deed, everything you do to someone else
Comes
is
back.
already on its way back to you.
Karma
So
don't cheat nobody.
clean your slates, yo. Clean your slates.
God don't like ugly.
I'm
and
not
bitch
saying that I
karma is
never
always
stole
on time.
candy out
That's
the
a fact.
store, or I've never done anything. I'm not saying that, because we've all done something. But what I am saying that in this day and age, as an adult and being aware and responsible and intentional, I'm not doing anything to anyone that I don't want to come back to me, and I don't want the remnants of my actions to fall on my children. So I do good deeds.
Right.
Real shit. Not just because the surprise is struggling, because I'm an executive director of a homeless organization and I'm out there giving purses to homeless women and young girls and toiletries and
And
looking
you're a
for them.
philanthropist and a humanitarian and a
Right.
chaplain.
That's not why I do all of those great things.
Let's go.
I do those things because I am extremely concerned about what is going to fall over my kids. What my actions are going to cover them.
Right.
What have I done? You got a lot of people out there like these guys. You think you getting by taking a life. You shooting people and you doing things that you shouldn't be doing to other human beings, but they forgetting about that they got children.
Right.
What about your kids? It don't got to come back to you, sis. It don't got to come back to you, bro. What about your children? You sowing seeds that your children are going to reap.
I ain't even gonna front. There was a situation like that where a person was like, "Yo, I know where their mom live," and I was like, "They don't even get along with their mother." It was like, "I don't care."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't know
those type of people.
Hey, shout out to Shara Simmons. Hi, babe.
You don't know.
I ain't see you forever.
What the repercussions are
going
to be.
Hey, Dewana.
You know what I'm saying?
There's absolutely repercussions.
Hey,
to
Sick Apparel.
Any and everything.
Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Uncut Jewels. And we talking about
that was an
relationships.
Uncut Jewel right there.
If you want to call up, call up.
That was a fact. You know what he said?
477-0139. What he say? What you say, Gio? I was talking to Instagram. We love y'all. Hey, yo, my girl is on here. I ain't see her in forever. Tashira Simmons. Ghostface Killer. Ghost is not on here. Stop it.
What up, punk? Yes, he is.
And if you are, you already know him. Every time I speak to him, I'm not speaking to him. Well, you know I'm not speaking to you. Right.
She lying.
So I tell him that every time. You know I'm not speaking to you. He be like, why? So
you were saying about how it could reiterate back into your kids.
Oh yeah, you were saying that somebody wanted to do something to somebody's
mother.
Yeah, there was a situation
where back on the mother.
There was a situation where somebody was doing some wild. Yeah, somebody was doing something wild, and the person was like, "I know where their mom lives," and I was like, "They don't even get along with their moms. Like their moms don't mess with them at all." And the person retorted like, "I don't care." You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
If I can't get to that person, I'm gonna get to this person. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, you don't know what, the repercussions or I always say, like, you don't know what the next person going through. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the next person dealing with. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you always got to take that in. You always got to take that into account.
Right. But this is why I changed my ways also, because I was doing a lot of wild shit, bro. Like things I didn't even realize was affecting my mother. And she was saying that, like, yo, what you're doing is affecting me. And I didn't understand what she was saying at the time. But I had to stop and be careful because she's her own person. She moves and do the things she do. But if I do something that pisses off the wrong person, they ain't gonna care that's my mother, who she related to or what they could do. They gonna want to get through my mother to get to me. So I had to right my wrongs and I had to calm my ass down. I was a wild loose cannon.
Right.
And it ruined a lot of situations for us, even in business. It didn't just affect us it's not even just street terms.
Right.
It's also in business. You can't say you want to be something and start doing it, and then you start leaving the wrong taste in people's mouths. Now nobody wants to work with you. So whoever's attached to
music.
You know who I learned that from?
I'm not sure.
Says salute to y'all.
Salute to you, though, Z Music. We see you. We see you. I think I know who that is. I'm not sure.
You gotta know.
I don't know, but
that's why you have to be. You
gotta be careful.
You have to be careful about.
Just be careful, man.
The people that you violate out here, yo. You gotta think about your children. You gotta think about your parents. You gotta think about all the other people that you are potentially going to affect due to your actions. The new YouTubian, the new YouTubian.
Hey, Auntie.
Yeah, so we talking about all type of different relationships up here, and if you want to call in Instagram, Facebook, you got the number. Instagram, call up
718-477-0139.
To go back to what you were saying, you know who I learned that from? I was watching an interview with Casanova, and he was saying how he had went to Rock Nation the brunch, and he was like, yo, Jay and them pulled him to the side and was just like, yo, we want to do business with you, but the way you are in the street. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, it hurts your business. Like, and he was like, yo, I had to sit back. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, he was like, yo, I realized I was lied to. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like the people that he grew up in the street that was telling him like he had to, be out robbing people, you know what I'm saying, and doing wild shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, they lied to me.
Like that was the only way.
Right. He was like, yo, that wasn't like, he was like, yo, I was told that that's how you had to be cool. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, the cool people was the people we considered nerds. You know what I'm saying? He's like, these are the people that are going out, living their life, enjoying life. You know?
All right, Z Music, we got you.
You know, and
That's deep. Yo, free Casanova, man, for
Yeah,
that jewel.
facts.
That was an uncut
Yeah.
jewel from Casanova.
Yeah,
for,
round of applause for
Casanova,
Casanova,
man.
a free Casanova.
the fact that he even said something like
y'all
that.
gotta understand, like the decisions you make. Dewana, call up, because I can't put you in here because then you're gonna ruin my
And-
video.
and you
Call
know
up
what's
here.
crazy about that? Like
We got you, Z.
he admits like his life, like yo, I did a lot of wild stuff. And right when he changes his life around,
He get locked up.
that's
Karma.
when, right?
And that's what we talking about, man.
That's
right.
what I'm trying to
and
tell
he was
you.
doing a lot of positive. He was, you know what I'm saying?
He was,
His life
yo.
was in a very
Hi,
positive
Velvet.
direction.
That's the shit that scares me.
Hi, Velvet.
Yeah.
You gotta get up here
Yeah.
too.
Like God trying to make
Point
it right.
by
'Cause he's
Velvet.
like, yo,
We gotta
I'll be
talk
damned
about
if I do all of this
Point
to
by
make this turn
Velvet.
around. And as soon as I turn around that very
Here comes
day,
something to bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, something from the past.
so it's gonna take me a little longer, but I'm alright with that. I'm okay with the little process
Right.
God is putting with me. I know I've been rapping for a long time, but I'm cool with it because I did a lot of other stuff I was supposed to do, and I don't want that to interrupt my blessings. So
Right.
if I gotta kiss babies and if I gotta say my apologies, I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm not rushing the process anymore. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The marathon continues, man. Rest in peace to Nipsey, man.
Yes. Let's get some victory lap.
Let's get some of that hustle and
Let's get
motive.
some hustle and motivate real
Hustle
quick.
and motive.
Shit.
Where the hustle and
that's
motivators
my
at,
joint
man?
right there. That's my
Call up
joint.
if you a hustle and
Peace and
motivator. Y'all know
blessings.
how we do this thing, man.
Uncut Jewels, Fridays 5 to 7. Download the Reflex Radio app. Subscribe to my channel, Dr. Jacqueline Wilson. Purchase my book. Noonjewels is available for pre-order. Get a jewel. You get to take the jewel home with you. Okay? DrJacquelynwilson.com. Noonjewels available for pre-order.
Let's go.
Yeah, hustle and motivate.
The marathon continues.
The marathon continues. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle.
Rest
Shout
in
out
peace,
to
nigga.
Z Music. I'm gonna hit you back. So make sure y'all following Uncut Jewels podcast on Instagram. Yes. Hey.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. That's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things.
Hey.
Ballin' the solo way.
Hey.
And if you pattern my
You got any
game,
questions? Put them in the comments, guys. You already know how we do. This is Uncut Jewels with the Street Doctor. Noonjewels, Inspirational Apparel in the building.
Make you expose your rage.
See that money, pound, respect hoodie.
Make you explode the face.
Hi, Veronica. Shout out to my bundle lady.
You got a soul.
She on the check-in right now. My bundle lady's in the building. Smell Goods is in the building. We giving shout outs right now. Okay. Anti-hesitation. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. We just want to do a little Nipsey tribute. And you know, we got to talk through it because we don't want this to get, you know how they do. We don't want to get edited and we don't want to get censored and all that other stuff that they try to do. But let a black king live. Let a black king get some celebration. You feel me?
We love you, Nip.
How long should I stay dedicated? How long should opportunity be preparation? I need some real queen reparations. Before I run up in your face just for recreation. Dedication, hard work plus patience. Son on the sacrifice. I'm done waiting. Told you that I wasn't playing. Now you hear what I've been saying.
Dedication.
Rest in peace, Nip.
All right,
Let's go.
come on. Dedication. Where Kendrick at? Where Kendrick verse at? Here he come.
It's bigger than deuces and foes.
Oh, you skipped it.
Trying to make it, trying to chase it. The cycle of a black man.
Why you do that?
You know how they gonna do it, son?
But I ain't trying
Remember,
to
if
on
we
me,
going
I'm
through
on
it.
Spin around the block, they blurted on me, said I ran a stop sign.
That's a lie.
I spent my whole life
Trying to break it.
Stage, playing Sega, daddy smoking Sherm.
Mama didn't.
Spades, catching papers. Grandma said I
Yeah.
get some Jordans for my grades.
That's my baby. When she died, my heart broke 100 ways. I spent my whole life trying to make it, trying to
chase it.
right and right with black men divided, trying to break it. You see what Kendrick gonna tell you what Nipsey did? Listen what he said.
That's my favorite. My nigga L said you do it
So with hip, baby, I hear a better crip. I said he a man first. You hear the words out his lips.
flourishing from the streets
to black businesses.
Level 4, y'all living, giving to false imprisonment. Listen close, my nigga. It's
Uh-huh.
bigger than deuces and foes, my
Since elementary, we broke my
It's for Nip.
nigga.
It's for Nip.
There you go
Just saying,
back.
It's for Nip.
Yo, to all the
Yeah.
people wondering how I do what I do, Veronica says she crip walking. Would you rather be perceived as likable or competent?
grinding all my life.
Ooh.
Sacrifice.
Hustle, pay the price.
Competent.
Want a slice.
Got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life been grinding. Real shit.
Sacrifice. Hustle, pay the price.
True story.
Want a slice. Got to roll the dice. That's why.
All my life I've been grinding all my life. I'm married to this game. This who I made my wife.
Good,
Good, dog. Right.
Good, dog.
That's for sure.
Uh-huh.
To this life.
Got a
Take
full of ankle, got an ankle full of tight. Damn right, I never like myself. I say self-made shit, I design myself.
County jail fade.
You can pull my foul yourself.
Spot raid, swallow rocks.
I'm getting high myself. Damn right, I like the life I built. I'm from Staten Island, chick. Shoot, I might got killed. Brooklyn, baby, think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Braun, like Will.
96 Impala,
Uh-huh.
life on wheels. Up against the wall, squabble at Fox Hills.
Like a mother effing boss, ask me how I feel. Successful street queen, about to get those mills. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life. Rest in peace, Nip.
We love you, baby.
Woo! Call up 718.
Y'all still rocking with us or what?
Y'all still rocking with us. We still got them out there. Shout out to everybody all over the world tuning in to Uncut Jewels. This is the Street
Shout out
Doctor.
to Quay.
If
Quay,
you
call
just
us up,
came
Quay.
in, pull up on us. Pull up on us. R.I.P. N.I.P.
Double love.
3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up.
Never let a hard time humble us. Never. Double up. I ain't telling no lies. I just telling the truth out here, yo. I ain't telling no lies. I just 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's time.
I got to you that money. My dreams come true. My life and diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Let's go. R.I.P.
I'll play some JiggyJada, man.
Okay.
Can't cut us off. We play JiggyJada.
Okay.
The wolf has been awake from
Okay.
Shout out to Tone.
Okay.
Sniper team on the beat.
We got some JiggyJada in the building.
Up in my city, it's Madagascar. Nothing was pretty,
We had it mad hard.
Nothing's forever, I thought we last long.
Sad songs pouring out for the sad song.
I come to they city flexing like Cameron. I just want to make it and
Put my mans on.
Never took orders where I was hands on.
At the top of their shoulders is where I land.
Ran out of bucks to get.
Too many copycats that's claiming they don't fuck with chicks. It's Shaolin, y'all don't really know what ruckus is. Them Staten boys, body OGs, buck at kids, in broad daylight.
Up in the hallway like a housing worker.
Rest in peace to Hound and Murder. These clowns is burgers. What's beef to a young buck that's down to murder? That's how it is in my town. You heard of the 36 Chambers.
That city might flip your dirty bitch.
Dangerous.
If you're down to banger, draws to her ankles. Mama told me I ain't living right. A lot to lose, but I'm hypnotized by the poverty in my side. Talk shit, but you can't live my life.
Uh-huh.
You a bitch, I'm a vicious dyke, something they don't really like. I look around, so many homies done fell. I'm lonely as hell, it's only myself.
Yeah.
Feel
Yeah.
me?
Up in my city is Madagascar.
Nothing was pretty, we had it mad hard. Nothing's forever, I thought we last long. Sad songs pouring out for the sad song. Come to they city flexing like Cameron.
We just want to make it and put our mans on.
Never took orders where I was hands on.
At the top of their shoulders is where I stand.
My whole hood hurting. It's every man for theyself. The whole hood squirting. Should I remember getting dollars from the hustlers? Bowling in my honey park, wilding like the rucker.
Uh-huh.
Rest in peace, Sandy Staten Island motherfuckers
Uh-huh.
don't know about this now born shit. And peace to born out the now born clique.
Uh-huh.
Always remember Joe. Cause Big Den and you told me what real niggas do.
What?
This shit nobody knew. This music is my bio, Duke, and my pad. My hood ain't been the same since Miss Stanton passed. Niggas is wildin', cops show no love cause we live in housing. It's a certain way, a different feel on my Ellen. It's a concrete jungle where the rats roam free. The pigs come in, I swear these cats don't flee. I'm paranoid if I ain't got my strap on me, cause niggas keep on pulling gats upon me. Shit. I wonder if they squeeze it. The salad give me seasick. They don't see shit like I see shit. I know that I could be a heathen when surrounded by demons. Bars. Live long enough to reap it.
Up in my city is Madagascar.
Salute the sniper team. Tone Tiger on the beat, you heard? Sad songs, pour one out for the sad song. I come to they city flexing like Cameron.
We just want to make it and put our mans on.
Shout out to Flint too. Flint Detroit was feeling this joint.
At the top of their shoulders is where I land on.
Up in my city.
Yeah. Yo, hit him with another heart. Can we get ODB rap? That's my point. Yo, I told y'all when JiggyJada getting her bag is a problem.
I come to they city.
They don't be knowing.
I just want to make
They be knowing. Or is be knowing the word?
They
Can
forgot.
the street doctors say be knowing?
Yeah. Recipe
Yo,
ODB.
Listen to this. What New York sound like? Share this video right now. Is she rapping the cabin? Let me know what she doing on this track right here. Turn that up. JiggyJada rapping the cabin on this track. Let me know, y'all. Tell the truth. Keep it 100.
I ain't got time for no $50 half a man. Behind every rap lame is a fag and back of them. Thought y'all was beefing though, now homie dapping them. Funny money types make me never want rap again. Take me out my character, she ain't really mad at ya. You'd have thought I bust first, how these shits came after her.
She rapping the cabin, tell the truth.
Knowing I will come for you. Never gave half a sheet to the fucking wolf. Leader for massacre. Sipping Bloody Marys with Bloody Mary, I'm smashing her. Shit's raw, got me pissed off. Catheter, get lost or get tossed. Back it up. A lot of y'all been sleeping on Jada Swagger. It's probably cause I'm your baby mom's favorite rapper. Fuck who the best at it. Protect your neck, faggot. My young ghouls is dumb rude, man, they wreck savage. And y'all bitches is beneath my strap. Talk shit, put your teeth on that for red. I'm back like flat tops, Giselle's and crack tops. She used to do dick, got a rub in his fat twat like get it, girl. I'm triller than your nigga, girl. It's pretty tight, got a thing for them pretty girls. Bitch niggas and nigga bitches that get it twisted, get stuck up like pretty bitches and middle fingers.
Hey, R.I.P. ODB.
ODB, Osiris, OGB rap, get hella disrespectful.
What Staten Island sound like?
G-Pex, what's on your wrist and neck too?
What New York sound like? Hey,
They like, Jay, where you been at? Stop playing, Jay, kick it how you used to rap.
stop bullying. Man, we ain't used to that.
Well, fuck it, time to get the boom to back. The rule is back, so pop bottles. Bad mommies roll my pit blunts, pop models. Watch
Hey.
them fill each other tits up, got problems.
Hey.
Hey, who don't step your shit up? It's rock bottom. Fuck the top, shit is just us. Stop fronting.
Hey.
Only niggas on the block, pop something. The ones bragging they ain't got nothing. See him on the block, nigga ducking like the cops coming. I saw you sitting there, breaking bad where the crabs crawl at. Man, these niggas crazy, they'll leave you where the floor at. Kidnap your missus, put the heat to where Joe at. Man, it's SI Live. Take a glance on SI Live. Gotta rep my side. Give a fuck what a wet crab do. I'm on fire, nigga. Meth lab too. Lithium. Got some shit for them. Niggas sweet as cinnamon. I ain't talking licking them. Hop up off my clitoris. Take your track and shit on it. Anytime I'm feeling it. Who wanna battle? Nah, you wanna battle like talk shows with your show clothes. Chilling with sharp photos. Getting that song dope. Front like you hard broke. But when the song know you can't find them like Waldo. How that happen? Subs on the book, Snapchatting. Homie, you a dub on the book and in person. Ask these cowards why they mad, son. They been hurting. It's doubling, we been working. Hey, ODB rap, they hella disrespectful. Recipes ODB.
Run that G-Pack, it's on your wrist and neck too. Hey, yo, we got joints for days. Hold on. This New York sound like? What New York sound like? Come on, JiggyJada. They ain't even ready.
What you want more?
They not even ready. Yo, play something for Europe.
Play something for
Play
Europe
something for Germany. Play something for Belgium.
right now. Gotcha.
How we sounding, Gio?
Chill out, Blur.
What's for the world? Love that. Love that. Everywhere in this shit.
Love that track. She rapping the capping, y'all.
Everybody check cause they got lips. People gon' pop shit, sit around and gossip. Chillin' in their projects. Bitch, I'm in the tropics, whipping like pirates. Really need to stop it. Stan City, y'all rep, that's a different topic. It's my time, different chain, different watches. Nigga, call it prime time. Cause they hear my name, they gon' watch it.
Send up that music.
I was watching from the sideline. Put myself in the game on Kobe shit. I don't own shit, and I won't forget.
She rapping the capping, y'all. Rest in peace to Water.
Don't pop out when you know I'm rich. Like, Jiggy, can I hold some chips? Nah, nigga, go hold a dick. Whoa. You wasn't showing for me then, front like a real friend. No, you wanted in. You wasn't showing for me then, front like a real friend. No, you wanted in. Swear I be different. Yeah, they be known.
They said you rapping.
Compared to these bitches, I really be glowing.
Let's go.
She ain't capping, she rapping.
So fuck all your problems.
Hey,
Let's twist to the smoke.
share this
I'd rather be
broadcast.
my God. It's a real nigga quote.
Real sister quote.
Only got one like my God.
It's a real queen quote.
That's an uncut quote.
Hey,
That's a Noonjewels quote.
Noonjewels quote.
So I gave you the game. How you front on her? Trying to play with my name, I'm stun on ya.
Huh?
Tired of the fake shit. Come on, bro.
Huh?
I'ma keep it real. I don't give a fuck if I never get a deal. That's the same shit that kept me from getting killed. 29 dead, niggas still hit.
Huh?
Pouring Don Q for my niggas kill here. Shit feel amazing when you get your just due. Haters really hate it, look at you like fuck you. Damn, I really made it, thank God for the day. All my AI going hard in the paint. Like the y'all niggas.
That's my
thing.
joint, yo.
I'm hard in the
You gonna hate on us?
You can't play it.
Wanna play it?
Alright.
It's Sean, baby. Shout out to Checkhead.
Yo, if we get muted because of this, that's worth the music.
Fuck you, R. Kelly, if we get muted. Bumba
Get to the
clap.
bars. Get to the bars.
You play that because it don't make sense.
No, we had to get it. No, we had to get it.
Hey, hey.
No, we had to get it. No, we had to get it.
Y'all owe copyrights to that nigga, you heard?
This the JiggyJada show.
Elbows, I was grinding, yeah. See my brothers out here grinding, yeah. Nigga, every day to the top, we was grinding, yeah.
Hey.
Job if that crime will pay. Pigs always watching me. Mama second Bob, hey, she was grinding daily. Single mother, said she raised me. I said, Ma, why they hate me? She replied, cause they hate me in my hood, in my hood. Cause
man, that ain't
people
really rap.
snaking, motherfuckers faking, even family faces changing blatant. Man, it's crazy in this world. Where's daddy's baby girl? She been lost in the sauce. Fucking miss her favorite words.
Hey.
Had to grind, had to bump her music, give him new shit. I was hating to it on the low. Now I gotta prove it. I don't see nothing wrong. Sour what I'm puffing up.
And we out after this. We out after this. Deshaun Dudley, call the station. Call
Call
up to the
up.
station.
718-477-0139.
Yo, if you got hot music out
Send
there
it.
and you got a product that you want me to
Send it.
shout out all over the world, you want some product placement, you want me to wear your sweater, you want me to eat your food, you want me to drink your drink,
We
you
do
got
that.
some hot music.
You just gotta
Send it. Send it to
Y'all
me.
have
Send it to me. Dr.Wilson at Noonjewels.com. Send it to me. Dr.Wilson at Noonjewels.com. Why you
Keep
took
going,
my
no
song
dead
off?
air. Cause
She took my song.
I sure did.
Why would you do that to my
We
song?
played that last week, bro.
Oh,
Playing this new shit.
Welcome to the JiggyJada experience.
Playing this new bumper clock.
Welcome to the JiggyJada experience, Gio.
Salute Ken Rax on the beat, yeah. JiggyJada. Look, that's auto.
This is my song off, guys.
Oh, you want about it?
Yeah.
Love you.
Trying to eat off these verses.
That's what they be doing, right? This that new shit they be doing, isn't it? Look at me.
Too quiet. Time to start a few
Look.
riots. Make these bitches be quiet.
She ain't no fighter, she lying. She call the cops and she hiding. I done slayed a few giants. Bitches, they the Goliath. Word to the place I reside in. Too many snakes and they hiding. Cut the grass till I find them. Till then a bitch riding. Till then a bitch riding. Remember who I am. Been lit. Real shit. I just drip. Them hoes. Sick. I'm cold. Blizzard. My head too hard. I don't listen. Fuck hoes. Niggas and hoes. Snitches. I put BBXs on the spaceship. I'm song. Took his baby on the vacay. I'm scorn. And I've been dope like 8-6 on Mars. Nigga, I let my brothers go 8, bitch. I'm calm. I'm on fire, bitch. Tell them ring the alarm. Yeah, bitches singing my songs. Yeah, fuck you mean? I'm on fire, bitch. Tell them ring the alarm. Yeah, bitches singing my songs. Yeah, fuck you mean? Bitch, I'm on.
My song?
Shit can't rag to beat you, heard me? I mean, ain't no the Tyson of this shit. Ain't no other bitch ever did it.
Play my song.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream.
You always doing the most, yo.
You can't doing the most today. Doing the most today.
Bitch, I'm curry under pressure though.
Shout out to 5 p.m.
I worry never ever. No. Put in work, I put in effort. Ho.
This strip club song.
Queen in the finals. I'm laughing these niggas. While passing these niggas in traffic, fucking some shit, my nigga. I'm showing these rappers like raptors. I dare you to act up. Truthfully, most of them actors, but all of them act tough. Call up. Bitch, I feel like Marbury in his prime.
Hey.
Owe me that already, give me mine.
Hey.
Ali in the ring, it's a different time.
Hey.
Usain Bolt through the finish line.
MMOB.
Dollar bill, dollar bill.
JiggyJada.
With a grill, wrist got a chill.
What New York sound like?
Dollar bill, this is how I feel.
Staten City.
Kind of meal, trying to kind of meal.
East New York.
This is my strip club song, yeah.
Brownsville.
Let's go left cheek, right cheek. Get that money.
You need to sell this to Cardi. Spit some real bars.
Flat back like Noya. You should catch back for a fast stack or a rack, I'm a soldier. They go that, or the that, when she chat, like she know them. I ain't even got no scrotum, but they go with nuts, so holeless, focus. She came out the projects, had to get it out the mud. They be wishing.
Hey, Danny.
Bro be tripping, pistol whip a nigga flexing like he's tough.
Hey, we full of hits up here. You need a ghostwriter? Holla at me.
Play mommy favorite
Movies, books, songs, all that.
Hey, don't you ever try to violate a real one. Hey, caption, better get you a real gun. I know a lot of niggas envious of dice, boy. She stay strapped, make these little pussies feel something. Dollar bill.
Dollar
This is
bill.
all you, man. JiggyJada out.
Yo, my caller didn't call back.
Food for thought. You know they say the truth is sour.
Yo, call up to the station right now, y'all. We talking relationships up here. This is the first time I don't play like a whole.
But I put that on my mama, we gon' make it. I put it on
Yeah,
my mama,
I played like 7 songs already.
Ain't nothing free in your life.
7 songs, 7 viewers. 7 million all over the world.
To be famous,
Been disrespected.
sound neglected.
My demented is child molested.
Life on display to convey your message. Pick a sign
A wild protestant.
Exactly why I never gave a fuck. Like Virgin Mary never gave it up. No playing, bro, doing the same as us.
My ain't gonna make a devil pray for luck. Been homeless, down and out, lonely, not much to smile about. Roaming the zone, growling out. I'm the one y'all forgot about. Always misunderstood. Pray I make it out the hood, and I'm staying out for good. Mama said one day I would. Shit, I'm sick of being broke. Out here slitting people's throats, and the criminals provoke when the digits getting low. I've been hustling all my life, still is something missing, yo. Tired of sitting on these music, waiting for this shit to blow. Fuck that, get up, get a step, get some more. Flip it back, get some more. Cause the top so freaking close, can't trust the damn soul. Never play these niggas close. Stick around to bring me down. Why they wait on me to blow? I said fake it till you make it, but I hate it, I can't take it no more. And I ain't taking the loss. They said fake it till you make it, but I hate it, I can't take it no more. And I ain't taking the loss. I want it all. Grind so hard, 24/7 I'm on my job, on my road, play my part. Salute, and hut. Hands push, I got slow. Hands crossed with my eyes closed. Just off the shit I know. It's survival like the Bible. Revelations, New Testament. Start to see who the devil is. Better pray that you haven't sent. We already in hell, repent. A lot of niggas down to selling soul for the devil's old jewels and clothes. Guess I gotta be the one to tell you though. When you see the light, I suggest you go. Running in the dark won't get you lost. Married to the game, no split the boss. Find yourself stepping in the shit you on. Just when you felt like you did belong. Damn it, I know that we live in the die. Long as I'm here, I'm willing to try. Tired of struggling just to get by. Better believe in the enemy's eyes. The shit on my mind, I gotta get it out. Talk it, walk it, hope spit it out. Niggas with the raw shit I'm living out. 3 in the morning, while the kids is out. Hey, yeah. Sing your music. You need to know if you rapping the capping. What's the email? dr.wilson@noonjewels.com. grind so hard. Sing your music up here, man. Sing your music.
We got segments coming
Get
up.
some global love.
Rapping or capping.
Rapping or
singing
capping.
or winging.
Hustle and motivate.
We letting the people decide.
You know what? I think it's only right if I call Deshaun back because she called. How do I do this? Wait, how do I go? Can I? Oh, your mic ain't even.
even know that.
Nah, I wasn't.
You good now?
You good now,
man.
Chio?
Call the list.
Yeah, I deserve to call her back because she called twice. And
Right here,
yep, that's her. And we was in the midst of doing things. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. You are now tuned in to Uncut Juice.
We call
Street
We call
Doctor.
y'all back too.
JiggyJada.
This the show where we call y'all back.
This
too.
the show that call people back. And we answer the phone and we like to put people on the platform and give a voice. We get voices on this show. Podcast, Uncut Juice. She don't be answering. So let's see.
Steady calling her phone.
Let's see if she gonna answer. She probably like, who this?
We a caller. She not answer.
It's New York.
She not
Let's get
answer.
one more ring.
She not answer. Come on, Deshaun, baby. You still with us?
Oh,
Hold on. This is Uncut Jules. You are with the Doctor and JiggyJada. We are just returning the call. We have not forgot about you. We love all of our viewers, and we would like for you to call us back. So, Deshaun, when you get this message, please call us back ASAP 718-477-0139. No, this is not a scam. This is not scam likely. This is really happening.
yes.
Peace and blessings.
Yes.
Oh, Pam. And we're off to the races.
Yes.
We love all our supporters. So if we missed you, we didn't mean to.
Yes. So everyone who just tuned in, we were talking about all type of different relationships. I want to say shout out to Full Color Printing. Shout out to Kitchen 69. Shout out to Total Industry. Shout out to Hard Hitters Generals. Shout out to Creative Influence. Shout out to Dr. Althea Weather Bates. Shout out to EEYSP. Shout out to Level Up Connections. Shout out to
caller.
Noonjewels. Surprise is struggling.
What's up?
Shout out to
Uncut
Tanisha
Jules
Smith.
on the phone.
Shout out to my aunt Nicole Myers who called me smash from New Orleans. Who's that?
Say that one more time, hon.
This is Cherry.
Hi, Cherry.
How are you? Happy Friday.
What's up, lady?
Peace
Happy
and-
Friday.
Peace and blessings.
Yes.
So do you have something to say about our topic on relationships?
What's
It could
up,
be
babe? What you want to talk about? What's your
with
question?
self,
What's your answer?
with person.
My question is, why is it that people ask for something that they can't provide?
Oh, shit.
Okay. And
Oh, you just
then
went straight for the
my
jugular, huh?
answer is, the reason why I don't call you back is because you played yourself. And we're not doing that. I remember what you said, no tolerating.
Heard that.
So when people want to know why you didn't call them back, your reason is because they played themselves?
They played themselves. If you telling me that you wanted to check on me, you want to see how I'm doing, but you calling me at 1 a.m., that's a problem for me. You played yourself. You know damn well you ain't calling me at no 1 a.m. to find out how I'm doing.
Well, some people late, some people later than others. So do you really think that's all?
Nah.
So what you trying to say? They ain't call it for the love. They call it for the lust.
I
That's
could
what
be
you
in
say.
Cali. It's 10 o'clock where I'm at.
Listen.
Yeah, chime in, brother. Yeah.
10 o'clock where I'm at.
What if-
That's 3 hour difference.
I'm worth more than that. Like, call me in the morning. Call me when I first wake up. Like, baby, I want you to have a great day. How about that? Can we get that?
You so demanding. What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh, y'all mean. Wow. Got her pencil out. And she mean what she say when she say it.
Yo, them Scorpio chicks is crazy.
Yo, that's not nice. You can't say that about the viewers.
No, not her.
Tiara's a Scorpio.
No, not her.
You
I'm
love
just saying,
Tiara.
it
She's a
depends.
Scorpio.
You November or October.
See, I'm glad you said that because I'm October.
See, November they
We
different.
get a little crazy.
All them November chicks I know is different.
They
I'm
on
speaking
some
from
other shit.
experience,
They
right?
on another level.
You know Scorpio women? Are they crazy or not?
Nah, I don't know Scorpio.
He said yeah.
What-
He said no.
Nah, but I'm
the
just saying
Scorpio women I know.
it do make a difference because June cancers are very different from July.
Right. What about Gemini? You know Gemini women?
Nah, not really.
Well,
my mom's a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini. June is different from May. We easy.
I'm
in
a
June.
Capricorn, and I can't. Yo, Gemini's is different. May, June, whatever you want to call it.
And my
They
father's
just
a
got different.
Capricorn,
They got
so-
different minds.
No, the May is disrespectful.
Okay, so what you think?
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
parents.
yeah,
Her
yeah.
parents is Gemini and Capricorn.
The May Gemini
So,
are disrespectful.
Who crazier, your father or your mom's?
Definitely my mom's.
And she's the what? She's the Gemini.
She's May Gemini, yeah.
She's May.
crazy.
Oh, I had a May Gemini before. My
What's
mother.
she, the 27, 29?
She's 26.
Right in the middle.
Right on the
They
cusp.
crazy.
Yeah, right on the cusp.
They
Right on the
crazy.
cusp.
May Geminis are crazy. This is a Gemini to a Gemini. May Geminis are crazy.
Well, I'm glad you admitted it, sis. That's
November Scorpios are
I
crazy.
said, I'm glad you admitted this, sis. Oh wow.
Okay? Just putting it out there. Y'all
All right,
crazy.
so back to what she was saying though. So you mean to tell me,
January Capricorns are crazy.
and I'm proud, but can you tell me why you think if the dude call you late night, why he just want to hit it? Why he can't? What if he got something on his mind? What if his mama died or something? You just ain't gonna give him. You ain't gonna answer, and you ain't gonna call him back.
All right. First of all, we talking about the dating phase. If I only went out with you once, twice, why are you calling me to talk about your moms at that hour? Like,
You know what? You got a point.
I don't know if I feel that
Nah.
comfortable yet.
Nah.
Got a point, though.
That's kind of deep.
You got a
Nah,
point.
it depends. It depends. Like you might have went out with somebody and your vibe is just the vibe on the date was just crazy.
Now
I
what?
don't know.
was different.
I don't think I can match that. I think that's a little too deep for me. You might
She
need to
never-
speak to a therapist or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind being there for somebody, but if you jump out the window so soon like that means it's something more to the story.
Like psychologically,
Something else.
you think something wrong with it? Okay, in their head, and you like you ain't the therapist. You need to go talk to somebody because you ain't the one.
I mean, I might be the one, but you gotta give me some time. You gotta give me some time to get to know where you're at in all aspects of your life. Like that just could be one little way to just reel me in. Like, all right, I'm gonna make her feel sorry for me. I'm gonna make her feel sad, and you know what I'm saying. Some people use that as a tool to get you.
True.
So what if he would have text you? Like, how do y'all feel about these? How do you feel
That's
about
a double-edged
calling
sword.
opposed to
double-edged
texting?
sword?
Because you know what I
double-edged sword.
realized today in this day and age,
What she said is a
these
double-edged
younger
sword?
guys.
Hold on, he got something to say.
Oh,
What's a double-edged sword?
just talking.
The only reason why I say that is because, all right, for instance, I get what she's saying.
He's responding to you, hun. So we have an answer from a man.
Oh yeah, I'm listening up.
I get what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like they are like give me time to get to know you. But me personally, I internalize shit, so I disappear. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, you know, people will be like, yo, but you could have talked to me or whatever. I'd be like, yo, I ain't feel like burdening you or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying? So if I get what she's saying though, like, yo, don't call me at 1 o'clock with your problems though. But
Right.
you know, if I am calling you, like I said, you never know the vibe that a person got from you on that date. It could have been the best date that they ever had or whatever. So
What if it's the best day he ever had, sister?
I mean,
But
it's
to-
like
no, to call out,
not with it.
no, to call at 1
Look,
o'clock,
you
to call out,
telling me
1 o'clock.
The whole entire day, 1 a.m. is when you thought about me and was like, all right, I just want to talk to her right now at this time.
Yo, those from I'm saying that yeah, that is crazy. That is, if somebody was to call me at that time, I'd be like, yo, you wild. Like,
Well, no,
but
I ain't answering
as somebody that suffered from depression too, like, you know what I'm saying, those times do be kind of like the times that
Oh, so you got to come back. See, that's something that people don't talk about often. So that
What?
was bold. Depression.
yeah, those are the times.
Shit is real.
Those are the times that you be, you know what I'm saying, because you alone. You know what I'm saying? So those are the times. Now
And you don't mean no harm.
you don't mean no harm, but like she said, like, yo, you don't even know me like that to be, you know what I'm saying, confiding in me like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That could be a little heavy for a person.
right. So we three
gotta
minutes
go.
away.
But
we 3 minutes away from 7. So
that was
Sherry,
interesting.
Sherry, why you call so late?
You need to come up here because you just like you
That was
fired.
a deep question.
Around, but you know, I still was going to come and check you. You
I
wasn't
know.
gonna just not show up. So
Pull
I
up
still
on
wanted
me.
to show
Pull
you
up on me
around.
next Friday. Pull up on me next Friday.
All right, I got you. Okay, I'm gonna have another one for y'all.
All right, Sherry.
Pull up. No,
come
you
with
come.
it.
Pull up to the station. Pull up here
Okay.
next Friday. That's how we do it.
We
That's
uncut.
how we own it.
We love you, Sherry. We'll see you next week. We got to let the people go, say our goodbyes and things like that. But thank you for calling up.
Yes, happy Good Friday, y'all.
You too. Peace and blessings. All right, y'all. Y'all know the TikTok. We got to go. Love you.
Yo,
Have a
thanks
good
for
Easter.
having me.
Doctor?
Yes. Peace and blessings.
Hi, are you with us?
Peace and blessings, everyone. We out of here. Thank you for tuning in to Uncut Jewels. We got 1 minute left. We'll tell everybody follow. Where to follow you? Where to find you?
before y'all go, yo, like she said, if you got music or you got something that you want to bring exposure to, please send it in. This is an international platform. So when we say like, yo, shout outs to Germany, shout outs to the UK, shout outs to Australia,
We're dead
shout outs
serious.
to all over Africa.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So this is not just something that is gonna be heard on Staten Island or in New York or
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. All our people all over
across the
world.
country. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for rocking with us. Shout out to Reflex Radio. Thank you for everybody that tunes in to Reflex Radio. To our people all over the world that tune in to the Street Doctor and JiggyJada. Follow us at on Instagram at Original Street Doctor and Uncut Jewels Podcast. And don't forget to purchase my book, pre-order Noonjewels at my website, www.drjacquelynwilson.com, and follow Geo. Follow Geo crazy Instagram page.
Kookie G, Kookie_G.
I'll be cracking up on your page.
Instagram. I'm in Facebook jail right now.
You are?
Yeah, I don't even. Facebook got Mark Zuckerberg got a thing for me. So pause.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay, Mark, don't lock us up, Mark.
I ain't even say nothing crazy.
Let Geo out of prison.
Free Geo. He ain't even do it.
Free Geo. Let him out of prison.
Yeah.
And why does this say we have 5 minutes left? But then that clock says something else, and then this clock says something like, what's the real time around here?
We gotta go.
You got plans. That's why you turning the wheels on turning the corner on 2 wheels. But peace, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next Friday right here, Reflex Radio, Uncut Jewels, 5 to 7. Peace and blessings, everyone.
Reflex Radio. Yo, honestly.